Imagine that you're on a long flight over the Atlantic and the weather gets really rough, real rough. Turbulence begins to toss the plane around violently. And then suddenly the plane just drops and it feels like a free fall. People are panicking. Some are screaming. Others are swearing. Some are sobbing. And of course, there's the few that are praying. You can identify the Pentecostals because they're praying in tongues. And then in the midst of this panic, the pilot comes over the PA and in a calm and steady voice announces, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've hit some stormy weather and we're experiencing some turbulence, but we're taking you to a different altitude. In a few minutes, it's going to be much calmer. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight." You ever hear that before? Now, amazingly, the plane is still tossing and shaking, but the whole atmosphere changes. A sense of relief, a sense of calm replaces the fear and anxiety. Why? Because the captain has spoken, and it's going to be okay. And that's just a plane ride. What about real life? At times, we all have to endure the turbulences of life. Maybe you're experiencing turbulence today in your own life. It could be finances, it could be your marriage, it could be a significant relationship that's on the rocks. Maybe you're going through an illness or a loved one has been diagnosed with cancer. Perhaps what you're going through is so overwhelming that you just feel like you're in a free fall, just like that plane. The bottom has fallen out. And all of us have been there. Folks, this is part of life. At one point or another, we all go through crisis and we all go through tragedy. Well, I have good news for you today. God cares. God loves you. God is present, even if you can't feel him. And just as the captain of that plane knows the outcome, he's been through it before, he sees through the turbulence, and he knows how to fly the plane to safety and calm, the captain of your soul promises to steer you through the turbulences of life to victory, to peace, and to safety. All we need to do is to hear his voice through the noise.